We're told that exercise makes our blood sugar drop, but sometimes you see it raise and you're thinking, what the heck? What is going on? I just wanted to go over exercise with type 1 diabetes because it can be very confusing. Generally speaking, steady state cardio tends to make the blood sugar drop after about 10 to 15 minutes or more. And that activity is aerobic activity when the blood sugar is going down. So, what's happening is the body is becoming more sensitive to insulin and your body is burning through the glucose. And so that causes the blood sugar to trend down. On the other hand, you have activity that's more explosive. It's actually called anaerobic, it's the lack of oxygen and your body is telling itself, oh my gosh, we need glucose to get through this stressful event. And so your liver can actually pump glucose out to make the blood sugar rise. And this is especially apparent earlier in the morning when cortisol levels are high. So, what I personally do, and with the patients I work with as their diabetes educator, we create strategies that are tailored to the individual. So, if you work out very early, that's going to mean the cortisol levels are higher. And so you may benefit from actually doing a small bolus to offset that blood sugar spike from the intensive exercise. Your body actually adapts the more you exercise. If you haven't been exercising very much and then you start exercising, especially if you get up early to start exercising and you're doing strength training or HIIT, high intensity interval training, that is going to cause an explosive spike in blood sugar because your liver is dumping out glucose saying, what the heck is going on? Here's energy. And it's going to cause a big spike in blood sugar, take a long time, and then it can potentially cause big lows later on. I'm a dietitian, a diabetes educator. I've had type 1 diabetes for 30 years. I love talking about exercise. My recommendation as a diabetes educator is to use exercise as a tool. Typically speaking, whenever you do cardio, especially when you have insulin on board, it helps bring the blood sugar back down. Maybe you underbolus a little bit or your just blood sugar is going a little bit higher. You can safely use 10 to 15 minutes of walking to help naturally pull that glucose in, help your body become more sensitive, and bring the blood sugar down lower. Hopefully that's helpful and you can follow me for more diabetes tips.